What's up, guys? Mr. SLIN here with another video. I'm doing a fan demo review for a UGC Platinum Scout. If you guys want to have your demo reviewed, feel free to submit it to our community Discord channel, discord.gg/MrSlin. There I can give you feedback on your gameplay, and I want to just give a thank you to all you guys who've submitted demos to me already. I'm trying my best to get to everyone that I can, but I can only do like, I don't know, 3 or 4 demo reviews a week. So I'm kind of just picking out select demos each week to give you guys a different spread of classes, to just show everyone who's watching the YouTube channel as much that I can at different skill levels and everything. So if I don't get to your demo, I really apologize. Feel free to just keep submitting gameplay to me. Frkshw is a UGC Platinum Scout, like I mentioned. This is a match, and he says he doesn't really know how to play Badlands as a scout. Hopefully I can spot out some mistakes that he's making. I feel like a lot of the times I was out of position and was dying a lot, especially in the first 2 rounds. So Frkshw, more than happy to give you some feedback here in this match. It looks like you're trying to poke underneath and maybe get some early damage onto the enemy team. I'm going to exec spec UI. Okay, just missed your death. My apologies here. I had to exec my config. But right there, I saw you were just kind of like poking underneath there and really not getting a lot of health from your medic. So one of the most important things you can do on mid as you're establishing position for your team is just get rebuffed by your medic. And when you show up to mid, you're probably going to be like 130, 140. Getting that rebuff is crucial for you to be able to make space. And primarily on mid fights, your medic wants to be putting a lot of heals into his scouts, because the scouts are the one that create the space, kill the bombing soldiers, clean up all the frags. You absolutely need scouts in the current metagame. They're just so strong. So not healing scouts is a big mistake. And unfortunately kind of missed that first mid, but I did catch that you weren't getting healed. So it looks like you're kind of walking in through the side and putting pressure on the enemy medic to get a force. Beautifully played right there. I'm not a big fan that you walked deeper, but I see that you did that to get your own medic out. It looks like your own medic popped Uber as well. Looks like you guys are trying to pressure the house here as you're making me super dizzy. POV demos, so that's how it goes. Your medic is suiciding, and yeah, overall your team just kind of like did not play that mid defense very well. And in general, like, it's good for you to force the enemy medic. I just kind of wish that you stayed alive. But getting a force, dying there is fine. Looks like you're spamming with your pistol from lower main, and see how you lost your crit heals there. Really not ideal. You're not going to be able to do a lot of damage there from your position. And I believe their medic stayed alive. I actually can't remember right now. I believe their medics stayed alive and they have Uber advantage, getting ready to push last. So I kind of wish that you had... See how like that entire last 15 seconds of gameplay, you weren't able to do anything at all? I'd rather you go engineer and put up a sentry at last. A sentry at last is basically a better version of a heavy. The difference between a heavy and a sentry gun is that a sentry gun, you put it up there, and if they kill the sentry gun, you can swap back to scout and you're just fine. A heavy, if they shoot at you, you know, you're not really in a position to be doing anything right there, by the way. But yeah, as a heavy trying to defend last, you know, it's just, you kind of have to stick your body out there, and then they can just do a lot of damage to you and kill you. So a sentry gun is always better, a level 3 one that is, just because even if they kill the gun, it doesn't lose a body on your team. So like you see here, you're at 145, so you want to create some space, but then immediately get rebuffed by your medic here, and that's exactly what I'm hoping you'll do. Yeah, if you have, yeah, that's good that you kill that soldier there. But if you get that buff, you can actually just straight up body block that soldier and prevent him from even putting any pressure on your medic at all. Your medic made the right choice here by getting out, by the way. Not a lot you can do. And you know there's a scout coming in from behind, so I like how you've rotated to address this. But see how you're at 100 health? You know, not a whole lot you can do in this situation while you kind of wait for your medic to buff up and get healed. So now that you're rebuffed, you're thinking about peeking into mid maybe. No, you're not. You're just going to hold because it's even Ubers. Okay. Yeah, you got that kill on that soldier, and that's about as much as you could do on that mid. So I think that's fine. Yeah, as your medic is walking up the slope to your house, I just want to see him like look up and quickly buff you to 185. It would just give you so much more options to do stuff on mid. Because right now you're at 120, and if you take any damage, you have to back off, so... Alright, pressuring the choke. And kind of letting them walk in here because you know you're down numbers. Looks like your demo man gets a pretty good frag, but you kind of ate some unnecessary damage that you didn't need to eat by trying to put pressure on the choke. there's honestly not a lot of pressure that you can put at the choke. The pressure on the choke really comes from your heavy classes, your soldiers, and your demo man. So rather than sticking your body out there and taking 100 damage for no reason, it's better for you to just play safe, play near your medic, let your spam classes do the damage. And these are easy frags for you to get. So I don't know why you turn your attention back forward. It looks like you guys are trying to hold the choke and kill the scouts behind at the same time. And that's just too much to handle, right? You guys need to pick one or the other. And holding the choke is a bad choice in that decision because you have 2 scouts behind you. What I would prefer you do is, once you realize 2 scouts are behind you on Gray Bridge, those are easy frags. Whereas like looking forward are difficult frags. So the easy frags, you should go for those. And your entire team should turn around, kill the 2 scouts behind you. So if you can think of it that way, that kind of makes it a 4 versus 2 instead of a 2 versus 2. The reason why you didn't push in lobby kind of makes sense because it was a 2 versus 2. But if it's a 4 versus 2, now you can like just go shove into them and kill the scouts. Who cares if you give them the choke? Because now you have number advantage and can retake Spire no matter what happens. So next time your entire team needs to back up and kill those scouts. Okay. Yeah, this time you're actually putting pressure there instead of backing up into spawn. I really like what you're doing. You're playing this really well. Okay. That's about as good as you could have done. Yeah, last time that happened, you like walked in through spawn and didn't get the pressure to the point at all. At least this time you got some frags, so that's fine. What you really want to happen is instead of getting caught out in yard, you back up to last and then you go engineer. While they're capping Spire, you set up a sentry gun, and that way your team doesn't get rolled. But yeah, when you get caught out like that, then the whole thing falls apart. So now you're at 125. And yeah, see how you have to play safe because you can't even touch that soldier. You don't have a buff, so there's nothing you can do here. So you're kind of baiting your team a little bit here while you get buffed up, but it's fine. You're connected to your medic, and I like that. Yeah, you're connected to your medic. See, this is so much more comfortable, right? See, when you're at 185, medic's on you, and like you were asking about how do I have an easier time staying alive? Well, the answer's obvious. Like your medic heals you, and you don't die. And yeah, when you're getting tanked there, like with your medic, it's just the best way to stay alive. And so kind of the way you want to think of things is like while you're in between fights. Oh, that was no point in dying right there because your medic has full Uber advantage. So if you die there, you're just kind of making it hard for your team to do anything. Also, clicking around like this, I don't know if this is like a nervous twitch of yours, but it's actually going to make it really difficult for you to comm to your teammates and help your teammates with the comms. When you're dead, you should be telling your teammates what's going on and helping to coordinate. Because a lot of times when you're playing the game, like think back to when you're playing the game, you're like stressed out trying to kill this guy, click on this dude, and you're not really calming as well. So you can help your teammates out by like watching one of their POVs and then calming to your teammates what's going on. So rather than just clicking around randomly and not doing anything, I think that'll be a little more productive while you're dead. But yeah, no reason to feed that frag over there on drop down when you have advantage like that. Did I miscount that? Were you on even Ubers there that entire time? I don't think you were, but if I did, that's my mistake, but you still shouldn't have died anyways. I thought you had full advantage though. Good pressure. Alright. You should be pushing that scout. Oh man, you know he has nothing loaded. I would have pushed him. I would have like jumped from the spire on the battlements and tried to kill that guy. But it's fine that you stay alive. Staying alive it's a safer option, but it works. So it's even Ubers. I can't tell what the numbers are like right now, but you guys are stabilizing and letting everything even out, which is fine. In these kinds of situations, it's good for you to chill back and not take damage, and I like that you're doing that right now. Typically, you want to be building Uber. On my team, we like to build Ubers on scouts. Some teams like to build Ubers on pocket soldiers. Whatever you want to do. It's like you're taking the Uber into last. It's an even Uber, though, so this is looking bad for you guys, right? Did I miscount that again? The POV demo. Yeah, I guess I did miscount that. Looks like you guys... Do you guys take a full Uber advantage push into last? Did I? Did I miscount that? Or did they just milk Uber the entire time? If that was full Uber advantage pushing the last, you want to take a soldier scout or scout demo. Soldier scout or scout demo would have been preferred instead of you just walking in by yourself. Good frag on the soldier here. Good pressure on the Nemo man. I like how you're backing up here and playing heals. This is really intelligent. You guys know you have Uber advantage, so the pressure is on their team to make a play. And what you guys need to be doing in this situation is stabilizing and getting Uber. And see how your medic is like spending a lot of time just like healing different people like that? Your team kind of needs to just like slow things down and really focus on building, because a really good red team in the situation would be building Uber very, very hard. And a really good blue team in this situation should also be building Uber very, very hard, as opposed to just like healing everybody and not building. You know that you have that Uber advantage, so you're walking forward. I like this. I would prefer that your team pressure from side spire to get pressure on trash, because you know you have advantage and you want to push before they get Uber. And now they're doing a forward hold on you guys, which is the right move for the red team to make because they're down an Uber percentage. But you guys break through, kill the scout. I love this. Onto the pressure point. Oh, I like that. Popping Uber, that's gorgeous. They pop Uber, kind of unfortunate. You're backing off. That's really greedy of you, homie. Frkshw, that's super greedy. Now you're just sticking your neck out there a little bit too far. Yeah. Oh man, you just love staying caught in. You definitely could have escaped, and everyone knows it. Oh baby. I don't know what you were looking for there, because you like Badlands last after they nerfed that last point capture time. Like it's really hard to back cap that. But you weren't even back capping. Like they knew they knew you were there the whole time. So not quite sure what you were going for. I wish you would have just gotten out of trash. If you go back and watch that clip, I wish you would have gotten out of trash and just stayed alive. But even earlier than that, I wish after you saw them pop Uber, you just get out, drop down with your medic. That would be the ideal play. Because remember that medic heals scouts and gets movement speed? And so you being there with your medic just ensures that he escapes alive. So, doing some shenanigans. Alright, so you're on sniper. Typically, I don't like to like do voice commands when I'm on sniper because I don't want the enemy team to know that I'm on sniper. And running voice commands, I mean, maybe you're trying to intimidate the enemy, but generally speaking, you just want to like peek out and get the first shot on them without them knowing you have a sniper. After they know you have a sniper, this is all fine, but ooh, nice shot. Good stuff. Okay. Well, you guys have frags, and you guys pop Uber. You're playing really safe, but they're 3 down right now, and you should really be trying to pressure last, either by pressuring top left or pressuring main. Yeah, just calling voice commands like this all the time helps the red team figure out where you are to figure out what angle you're going to be aiming from. So by making those voice calls in upper lobby, they know the sniper's in upper lobby and not in lower main. But if you don't use voice commands at all, then it keeps them guessing. They have no idea where you are, and they have to play very, very safe. And that's kind of the awesome part about sniper is that even if he's not there, just by having a sniper, it exerts pressure on the enemy team to like hide from certain line of sights, certain angles that the sniper can peek.
Thanks, Doc.
So robbing them of that information is good. Okay. I saw you on sniper, but I would like to see a little bit more of you in team fights here. So I'm not quite finished with the demo review just yet. I want to see how your team fights go a little bit more. Okay, you guys are safely taking lobby. This is good. And your teammate gets picked off. So you're going to chill back here safe. I would have preferred to see you back up to yard. But it's fine that you hold lobby like this. This is okay. You guys got 2 picks. This is good. So now you want to start pressuring last point and getting their medic to force Uber. I believe he just forced. I couldn't quite tell through the window. Yeah, it looks like he forced. So you guys pop an Uber back into him. And you're just chilling back. This is good. Point pressure. Nice. Solid. Good stuff. I like that. You guys played that really well. You guys played that really well. That's exactly what you want to be doing when you're pushing last. You lose a player, you get 2 picks back in return, and then you use your number advantage to pressure their medic into forcing first and pop the better Uber in. That's textbook, so that was really, really nicely done. All right, so see how you're on mid here with 160. So now you're feeling pretty comfortable. Now you need to start creating some space for your team. Now you're at 185. Now you really got to make some space. You got to make space because when that soldier bombs in, you want as much space as possible to dodge his rockets. The more space you can create earlier on in the mid fight, the more space you have to work with, the more health your team's going to have. And when you're at 160 there, and when the medic's got his beam on you, I prefer that you don't play so safe. Because you're just playing super far back on train. Good frags. Good frags. Good stuff. Okay, this is the part where you push. You should be pushing. Yep, this is good. Okay, look towards patio. I always look towards patio just in case some asshole's hiding there. All right, now you should pressure that soldier. You have 160, but okay, that's fine. He's out. So now your medic and demo man should be climbing spire because you know you have very large uber advantage and it's likely the red team's doing a forward hold. So your team's not climbing, so now you check the lobby and he dets the stickies. Okay, you guys make it through the forward hold. That's fine. Now you're pressuring main to last. Now you should be calling your medic to give you a buff here. There's no reason your medic should not buff you. Unless your medic is like technically challenged, like he's just a bad player, but this is UGC Platinum. He's got some semblance of skill. He should be able to easily just turn around and give you 185 for this push. And if your medic's watching this, he knows how important it is for you to have 185 instead of 125. It makes a huge difference for scouts. Now you got 185. Now you're pressuring, but you're kind of walking straight into spam. And that's kind of bad. Yeah, that's just something you can practice in MGE. Not that specific scenario where you're pushing last point. You can't practice that in MGE. But like when you're taking a fight versus a heavy class, how do you avoid their projectiles? That's something you can work on because you shouldn't just walk straight into their ammo like that. It's kind of unfortunate. Walk straight into their projectiles, I mean. All right, so you go spy. I think you were checking their players, or maybe you thought you were going to go spy or something, but looks like you're back on scout. This is fine. So you want to be holding your own train and then building Uber really, really hard. And I noticed that like both your scouts are forward and also your pocket soldiers forward here too. So who's building Uber on your team? You know what I mean? Someone needs to be building Uber. Because see how if the red team's not doing anything, you're just wasting an opportunity to build Uber and get it faster. And they could be building. The fact that they're not pushing means that they could be building Uber. And you're not building Uber while they're building Uber is bad. So I always emphasize, you know, once you've stabilized and you know they're not pushing, you need to be building. It doesn't have to be you. It could be the other scout. It could be the pocket soldier, but someone's got to do it. All right, so now things are even, fully even, and everyone's getting buffed up so you can go for a sacrifice play through patio. That's fine. So now your soldier and demo man should probably peek up to choke and throw some spam in there while your soldier dies. Okay. Whoa. Lost track of that guy. Okay. So you guys got a counter frag. So now your scout's peeking to maybe see if he can do something. You could go for another sack here if you want to. You could just play safe if you want to. You guys are playing safe. And that's fine as well. Okay, so now we're waiting for respawners, and I'm going to speed up a little bit. All right. Still waiting. Still waiting. 3 minutes pass by. Soldier dies. Still waiting. Looks like you pressure in for a force. You guys are down numbers when this happens, right? I don't know. I fast forwarded too much, I guess. Yeah, you guys are down numbers, but you guys are getting frags back. Really good DM there. Pressure that guy. Fuck that guy, dude. Pressure him. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Good stuff. There's no reason to... Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're thinking about a health pack, but your medic's alive still, so you should push up and help your teammates out. Where's your medic? Yeah, I don't know where your medic is either. Oh, you guys are at last already? Okay, so you're going in to help out. Capture time. Good round. Nice. That was good. Yeah, so you're playing well. I think this the first 2 rounds, it was just that your medic wasn't healing you very much. And then in the later rounds, you've been doing a better job of playing heals, playing tight with your medic in the team fights. And also you got a little bit more warmed up, like your DM is looking good. All right, so yeah, this makes sense for you to play on your own train because you're only at 130. Really, really good from your team. Holy crap, you guys just mulched him. Nice, nice, good stuff. This is really good. Okay, now one player caps. Everyone pushes. So Duke should probably cap because you're the healthier one. He's pocket scout. Fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I was just thinking Duke should cap because he just got done exchanging with an enemy scout and is hurt, and you're at 160. So you're in a better position to push than he is, but it really doesn't matter. So you're on cap duty, and your team is waiting for you, which is intelligent. And now you guys are getting ready to push last with that full Uber advantage. They're on Pyro. You know you're going to punish them in a second. Again, I would... If you know your medic's not taking you in, that's fine. But you get that 185 from your medic, and now everything is happy. Oh, you guys don't have full Uber advantage? Oh, no. This is now bad. Why would they run a Pyro when they have Uber? That's weird. Okay. One of the mistakes that a lot of teams make is that they try and pressure the point too early. That's like a prime example of you pressuring the point too early. You pressure the point at the point where you think you're going to win. And you thought you were going to win, but clearly you were not going to win. So you should have been like shooting more damage into their combo and such. So that's just trying to close it out too early. It's being a little bit over eager. Back on sniper, even Ubers here. Oh, you guys have a slight advantage maybe, but pretty much even Ubers. Yeah, not a big fan of that voice call because now he knows you're lower main, right? Oh! Their sniper knew you were lower main and dropped into you. That's the issue with the voice commands, right? I don't know why you're doing that. Are you trying to get your teammates to help you, or maybe you're just trying to like get into their heads a little bit? I don't know why you do that. You love spamming that though. Oh, nice. Nice try. Ooh, okay, come on. Get that one. Get it. Oof. Ooh, there you go. Good stuff. Nice. Good round, good round. Yeah. Later rounds are looking better. Especially on the mid fights. You're looking much more comfortable on the mid fights. That first mid, like look back to that first mid and just ask yourself like, what was I doing? You know? But you look at this mid fight, the most recent ones, and those are looking good. So it makes sense for you guys to run the same strat again. Again, I would look to your medic for a rebuff. Instead of looking forward the whole time, like maybe look back at your medic and figure out what happened to him so you can get that rebuff. Good. Don't ignore that scout. Okay. Oh! I thought you were going to die. Good. Yeah, kill that guy. Yes. Yes. Kill him. Don't let him out. What? Kill. Oh, man. You had him. Be confident. That guy used all of his rockets. Oh, now he just gets out. Come on, man. That was a kill. That was most definitely a kill. And a late death, too, which is great for you guys because it gives you even more pressure in lobby as you try and take last. Like, you should definitely get that one. Like, he used all of his rockets pressuring from house. So you could push that guy. Did their medic get out again? Is that why you guys are running a spy? I'm going to assume their medic got out because I'm not keeping track of who their medic is. Oh, think about it. If you would have killed that guy, he would have killed your demo. You like pressuring from lower main. I'm okay with it. I'm not the biggest fan because you're not really taking control of high ground from down there. The nice part about playing lower main is that you can meet up with your medic and pressure the point. But I would prefer that you kind of regroup with your medic and pressure from the high ground to give your team high ground advantage on at least top left or top right side, whichever side's looking better for you. Nice medic pick from your spy here. And this is fucking greedy. This is greedy. Like, what's your win condition? Ask yourself, what's the win condition? Are we trying to push last because they have no medic? No, that's not what you're trying to do. Their medic just died. Your medic is all the way out in yard. So all you try to do is just get your Boston Basher out and start building Uber so that the 30% Uber advantage becomes a 60% Uber advantage. There's no reason for you to poke last there and feed 1 versus 3. That's just not going to get you anything. Even if you kill their demo man, your medic is at 30% Uber. He's 25 seconds away from getting Uber. And that demo man only respawns in like 10 seconds, 15 seconds at worst. So even if you got the demo man kill, it just wouldn't be worth it. And there's no reason to go spy here either because you're at 30% advantage. So you should really be running 2 scouts. And you feed the kill over. So like it's just going to make your 5 versus 6 push into last even harder. and your demo man dies because you don't have a scout. Oh man, this sucks. This sucks, dude. Oh, this sucks. And okay, that's where we end the demo. All right. Well, the first few rounds were at least were serious. The last few rounds, okay, it became kind of memey. I think you know what you did wrong, but I'm gonna go over it anyways. So the first tip I'd give you is just make sure you're playing heals all the time. The first 2 rounds you weren't getting heals, so it wasn't as good. The later rounds you started getting heals. You were playing more confident. You were hitting your shots, and overall, the last 2 rounds obviously were a significant improvement over the first couple rounds. The second piece of advice that I'd give you is keep moving the chains. Like you don't want to play too safe in certain situations. I know some situations you're just straight feeding, but I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the situations where you had an opportunity to, like, you're with your medic, you're with your demo man, and you push forward together as a team and keep moving the chains. That's what I'm talking about there. And then the third opportunity for you is just make sure you're practicing your DM. Make sure that you're really making a good effort to practice, because I see an opportunity for you. Like, you already have good DM, but you can make it even better, and that'll take you to the next level. That's one of the things you can do as a scout that will just moves you up the skill rankings just by working on your DM. You don't have to have good game sense. As long as you just hit your shots as a scout, oh man, so good. So that's all the tips I have for you here. Thanks for submitting the demo again, Frkshw. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys learned something watching the video. Don't forget to submit your demos on our Discord channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.